think we're going to pack number 4 as the magazine shows, and that's the throttle linkage and blow-by gas hoses. Okay. I need to read this before I do this because they're undoing stuff. Okay, guys. I'm sorting this out by looking at the picture and making sure that I make sure that those wires are in. I'm looking at that picture there, and this is how I'm working it out. So that is how I got that side done. Have a look at where you put those points, and then that will be fine. That is just the picture I looked at, and I looked at where everything was, and that is just should be more than enough. Let's do the other side as well. These 2 leads will stay, will go nowhere for the moment. So that is what we should have. Have a look at those rings. That's the easiest way from, that's the way I orientate it. So we pull them through so that there's no slack is what they're saying. So that is what you have if you pull them through a little bit more than I did before. We have that little thing that goes into which one of the 2? The thin one goes in the middle. Is there something in the middle? Yeah. This is tweezer time. Oh, it's in already. I thought I needed an extra light there. So we pushed it in all the way, right there, into that little thing right there from that point. And we're pushing that a little bit more into there. Now, what's next? How do we know which is hose A and which is hose B? They're saying that. Let's see, I need to check the hose A and hose B. Oh my goodness, guys, you're saying it, but you're not showing which one is which. Okay, the longer one stays on this side of that little thing and goes all the way to that point there. This is what they call hose A, going from this side to all the way here. Pushing that in. This one should go from the same point but in the opposite side here. So we put those 2 hoses in, that one and that one, into those points from this little thing here. Then that one is going into the one at the end there. That is not doing anything at all. It's not staying in. Let's put a little bit of filler on that. What you saw me do there was a little bit of super glue with an accelerator in spray, so that it dries pretty quick. 11 is done, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to the next one, which is stage number 12. We've got a big wheel again, And in stage number 13, we'll be getting the rubber for that. So let's open this one up. Okay, these are the parts in stage 12, as you can see right there. And let's see what we are going to do. Don't know if we're doing anything with that. We will be doing something with that in the next stage. We are going to start with that and that one. I'm quite sure we're not doing anything with that. That's a wheel hub, or at least the center of it. What's it called? The wheel cap. Okay, we're holding it like so, and there's a little lug there so that you cannot put it in any other way. Then we take that other one out, and we're gonna mirror more stuff from stage 7 out. That is what we brought in from stage 7. That also needs to be here. So we've got those there, and we're gonna put that one on like so, taking care of that little lug there, or that orientation point. Then we put that over it, and we put an A screw in that. Okay, that needs to be able to move, and it is. So we're putting that aside, and remember the part that we had last time. We're bringing it out again. And we're going to put it on the car, or on this one. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 points that are 1, 2, 3 there, then 1, 2 there, and those are there. So let's just have a look. Those 2 points are going on that, and 1, 2, 3 are going 1, 2, 3, and the same thing goes on the other side. That's on, so this side is in, and with that we're pulling them down a little bit more. We're putting all of them in a little bit more. So we've put those points on. So we've got 1, 2, 3 points in, and 1, 2. This is not staying in. Both on. We've got that point in there, and now we're doing this on the other side as well, pointing those in and that in. So we've got all of it in. So that point needs to be pushed in. Those 2 points here, that point, 1, 2, 3 here, and 2 there as well. And then you need to make sure that all those cables stay under. So that was why I was tugging on them. And let's do that on the other side as well, of course. We are pulling on them so it's neatly in there. Okay, we've got that whole thing in, and everything is pushed in and nothing is out. So that is what we have. Those cables will come up, but we will put them tight later on. Okay, that is this stage done. So this is a wheel cap from stage 12. We are going to put a 12 on that. Okay, let's start with these from stage 9. That bag and that bag. Okay. Yeah, this is how it's orientated. Okay. So we're going to put those two together with those pins and those holes. So we get that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, of course. Of course. Of course, is a horse, is something like that. And we've got that. We're putting that aside, and we're getting the wheel out. Oh, that's more than soft enough. Let's see. They both have the same stuff on the same side, so shall I use the real Pirelli? Pirelli's up here and the valve is up there, so that's just fine. We push those together. No, they want us to roll it a bit. And it's even better. And that finishes this stage. We've got all this stuff that we're not using yet, but it seems that we may be using that in the next stage. So we're getting those out and those out. We're going to put them together. Why did we not do that earlier? That's good. Well, guys, that was that. And as you see, we've got an engine that I think that wires are pretty darn nice in there. I'm pretty happy with that. And you can see that on the other camera. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it as well. And we've got all the other parts out there that we've got all the other parts right here and all the leftover parts there. And it's a bit of a mess, but that's all right. It is becoming a really nice car, and have a look at that engine. I put a little bit of oil there because we put some tape over that. Sorry, I'll put it on that camera. We put some tape over it, but I don't know if that's going to keep together. They want us to cut it, but I feel that's where we can push it to the side, as you can see there, like so, when the other engine parts are coming on. But we'll find that out. I'm going to leave it upside down for a moment, and we still have those two loose in there, and that's fine, that's correct. So but with that, I want to say thank you to you guys. And are there any tips that well, what they say in the magazine as well, if there are parts that you're not using now but will be later on, put it in a bag and put the number on it, and you'll find it easier than others. Easier than when you leave it around, because then you're searching for the right then you're searching for the right part, and that's not too good. But furthermore, it went pretty well. I'm pretty happy, and I want to say thank you to you. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and see you next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much. Bye bye.